What's up, team? What's up, family? What's up, folks? What's going on? Good morning and God bless. It is October 11th. Here we are at the warm-up video blog kicking off, ready to work with you all, ready to motivate you all, ready to encourage you all to have an awesome day, to believe in yourself, to push hard, to know that today could be the best day of your life. Today could be the most productive day of your life. Everything can change for the better today. We want to be focused. We want to be motivated. We want to wake up on the right side of the bed. That's one of the whole primary focuses of the warm-up, is to get our day started right? We believe if we can win the morning, we believe we can win the day. And if we can win the day, we can probably win the week. If we can win the weeks, then we can go ahead and win the month. If we win these months, then we'll go ahead and we'll win the year, right? We'll finish strong. We only have, folks, 1 quarter left. Fourth quarter. 1 quarter left in the year. For all my sports folks, you guys know that this is the final stretch of the year. We want to finish this year as strong as we started it. Today, for me, it's January 1st, man. I'm woke up motivated, encouraged, ready to set new goals, ready to achieve new goals. So I want you all to remain focused on whatever it is you said that you wanted to accomplish this year. Today is Monday, so that means we'll be focusing on our spiritual growth pillar. How can we get better today spiritually? And I think one of the things I wanted to talk about as it relates to growth or spiritual growth is being open to change. There's no way you're going to grow in this world if you're not open to changing some of your behaviors, some of your habits, some of your belief systems, some of your relationships, some of the places you go, some of the things you do, right? Being ready for change is one of the best things that you can do as far as growing in this world, right? Staying the same isn't going to get you anywhere. It's not going to get you closer to your goal. You might even be in a nice, comfy place in your life. But welcoming change, creating growth in your life is how you're going to get better and go bigger, better places and do more important things with your life and make a greater impact on this world. So I wanted to position your mindset to be in a place of productivity, to be in a place of greatness, to be in a place of change, to be prepared, to be ready. So we have some really cool morning affirmations that we're going to read through. I then have just some discussion topics that I want you to take with you, just some tips about embracing growth. And then I have a few quotes, and you guys will be on your way. Day over, day started right. Okay, affirmations. We have some affirmations for positivity and energy boost and resilience this morning. So repeat after me when I say I am excited for this day. I like to call our affirmations our mirror moment, right? You take a look in the mirror, you give yourself the pep talk you need for the day, the motivational speech you need for the day, the pregame rah-rah speech you need for the day. Repeat after me. I am so grateful to be alive. Repeat after me. I love myself. I am going to have a great day, right? Repeat after me. I am open to opportunities. I love being alive. Today and every day, I am blessed. You want to wake up and immediately find yourself in a positive mindset. The longer you sit in a negative, depressing, Debbie Downer mindset, the longer it'll take for your day to get started in the right direction, right? The moment you wake up and you start to inundate yourself with your own negative feelings, negative thoughts, you look at your phone and you just see negative people. You look online and you just see more negativity. The longer you stay in that space, the harder it will be to get yourself moving in the right direction for the day, right? So first thing in the morning, we want to channel the positive affirmations that we need to get through the day. Repeat after me. I am well rested, right? That should be a true statement first thing in the morning. Repeat after me. My body is powerful. Repeat after me. I am energized. I wake each morning with a smile. I feel so alive. The problem is that not enough of us feel so alive. So many people are just going through the motions of the day. They might as well be zombies, right? But we're better than that. We're stronger than that. We're built for this, right? Repeat after me. I am strong. I am capable of overcoming anything. No challenge is too great for me. Not for me and my God, right? I am resilient. I always overcome obstacles. Nothing can stand in my way. Today is going to be one of those days, right? This week is going to be one of those weeks. This is the fourth quarter, and we're going to finish the fourth quarter strong. Nothing can stand in your way, right? So I have some amazing tips to make your personal growth 10 times faster. 10 times faster. All right, this first tip says, do what you love. Do what you love. Follow your own way. If you avoid following the crowd, you'll find success. Take this tip on. Learn from failure stories. Listen to me. Learn from failure stories. You don't always have to experience it for yourself. If I see someone else fall in a hole in a ditch, I know that if I run in that same direction, there's a ditch. There's a hole in front of that person. If I follow them, I'm going to run and fall into the same hole. But if that person turns around and says, no, wait, there's a hole here, right? I'm going to listen. I'm going to listen. I'm going to learn from failure stories. They come out all muddy. They fell in the hole. Look at me. I fell in the hole down there. Don't go that way. Don't be the smart aleck that says, well, you fell in the hole. That doesn't mean I'm going to fall in the hole. Learn from failure stories. Be ambitious, but also plan, right? It's an excellent tip. Be ambitious, but also plan. Ambition and planning go hand in hand. Number 4, follow your passion. Number 5, be creative. Number 6, read self-help books, right? Great tips. Great tips. Number 7, be practical. It's all about being realistic. When you're goal setting and you're chasing your dreams, you can get to the ultimate goal. Yes, you can. But how many mini goals are required for you to get to that ultimate goal, right? So let's be realistic. Let's be realistic. We want to be positive and we want to learn from our mistakes along the way. We want to avoid being materialistic, right? Materialism breeds greed, which leads to failure. Greed leads to failure. I'll give you an example. You ever eat too much food, right? That you eat so much that you essentially create a system failure, right? You end up with wreckage of a stomach. You either end up throwing up or you're all messed up, in the other way. You're on the toilet. I mean, greed leads to failure, right? You can only do so much. You should only have so much. You should only take on so much. Number 9 says, be a good listener. Listening promotes better relationships. And number 10, and we'll leave it here because I'm going to come back to this list next week. Number 10 says, give it your best. Give it your best. Always give everything you do 100%, but also know when to step back. Guys, just want to set you all up to receive the changes that are going to propel you forward in this life. I just want you all to have a growth mindset, right? Growth mindset. This quote here says, every success story is a tale of constant adaptation, revision, and change. Whatever makes you uncomfortable is your biggest opportunity for growth, right? Whatever makes you uncomfortable is your biggest opportunity for growth. You say, well, I don't know where I want to start. I don't know what I want to change in my life. How about you start with whatever is making you the most uncomfortable? Let's change some things around that, right? This quote here says, be not afraid of growing slowly. Be afraid only of standing still. Right? We want to make sure we're growing in this world. This quote says, growth is often uncomfortable, messy, and full of feelings you weren't expecting, but that's okay. It's necessary. It's necessary. This quote says, the art of life lies in a constant readjustment to our surroundings. This quote says, the secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. That quote is a Socrates quote. It's one of my favorite quotes. I say it a lot. This quote here says, one reason people resist change is because they focus on what they have to give up instead on what they have to gain. There's so much more for you out here. This quote says, don't be afraid of change. It is leading you to a new beginning. Right? This quote simply says, be the change that you wish to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi. Oh, I love it. This true life is lived when tiny changes occur. Amen. I like that. This quote says, I am no longer accepting the things I cannot change. I am changing the things I cannot accept. How about that? I am no longer accepting the things I cannot change. I am changing the things I cannot accept. Just because the past didn't turn out like you wanted it to doesn't mean your future can't be better than you've ever imagined. And with that, folks, I want to let you all know, don't be afraid to change. Don't be afraid to grow. Look for those opportunities, right? We're on a journey to get better. So you ask yourself, what can I do today to get better spiritually? Ask yourself for the rest of this week, as I keep my pillars on my mind, what can I do to get better mentally, emotionally, physically, and financially? How can I grow? What changes will I introduce into my life? Good morning. God bless. I love you all. Please share. Don't be afraid of change. Chase your dreams. Be great. Be powerful. Be better than you were yesterday. Right? God bless. I'm out. I love y'all. Later.